Here we are in the 15-16 World Cup. 32 teams left. These are all teams that made it past qualifying round. First match today, Muskogee versus Persia. Muskogee home, the tribe in the southeast, in Georgia, South Carolina, facing off against Persia in Iran, mostly, in the Middle East, England, Persia, or something like that. 0-0 after the half. They keep going back and forth. Oh, Persia! Save made, Muskogee. The score! Persia scores! And Muskogee trying to get some late pressure going. They can't seem to get the ball. And that looks almost about it. And Persia ends up with the victory. Next game, the Tarascans versus the Mapuche. Tarascans, the empire in, Mexico, a great rival of the Aztecs, and Mapuche, a rival of Inca Empire. Across the southern boundary, in Chile from them, to the south, central Chile. I suppose the other ones in central Mexico, a rival of the Aztec Empire, a little west of that in general. Scores! Tarascans tie it up. Scores! The Mapuche. They take the lead. Oh, they get another one. That puts the nail in the coffin there. Next is the Holy Roman Empire versus the Guarani, which are one of the biggest tribes in southeastern Brazil today. In what is now southeastern Brazil today. They were one of the biggest tribes back then. And still a tribe that's there today. Scores! Holy Roman Empire takes the lead. And it's going to be a tough match for the Guarani. Save made. Holy Roman Empire stays still. Keeps going back and forth and back and forth. Oh, and the Holy Roman Empire have a great chance to score, and they nail it. And it looks 3-1. This game looks about over. They get the ball, and the Holy Roman Empire wins. Flanders versus France. Flanders in the Netherlands versus France. Who gets the first goal? Yep. 2-0 France. Flanders pull off a victory here. I don't know. Halftime. 2-0 France. Defense is holding, and not anymore.
In the philosophy of modern song, Bob Dylan's first.
$4-0 France. This is a big blowout. Flanders getting whooped by France, and they eventually lose to France 4-0. Poland, Lithuania versus the Aztec Empire. Two big franchises there. Oh, the Poland, Lithuania. Another save. Even for the Aztecs, they haven't done too well the past few World Cups. In the early 1500s, 16th century, and late 15th century, late 1400s. They haven't done too well. Though some of the years they've done pretty well now. Not even all, I think. But some of them, they haven't quite as well. I think I'm rooting for them for that, and they look like they're doing all right in this one so far. They lead 1-0. Keeps going back and forth with the ball. And then finally Poland, Lithuania gets it. Then it turns it over to the Aztecs. They kick it away. They win. Mali versus the Joseon Empire. Mali Empire was Senegal and Mali. back in 15-16 versus the 15-16 World Cup here versus they scored first. Ooh, good for them. Versus the Joseon Empire and was now Korea in 15-16. A lot of games to play here. Yeah. Save made. Spain versus the half sim was not Tunisia. They score! Spain! Spain looking pretty good here. Halves aren't super well, but they're doing super good team, but they're doing all right here. They're hanging on. They're losing. They need a goal late. They're not getting any shots the whole game. Not good for them as Spain wins 1-0 the final. Kind of a closer game, but Spain pulls it off, and the other team didn't get even a single shot on goal. I think the entire game. No shots on goal for either team in this game so far. Almost to halftime. Oh, the Ming get a shot. Trying to get a shot. Senar scores! 1-0 just before the half. They get one for the extra time of the half. Just before then, half. Oh, and early into the second half, the Ming tie it up. And Senar wins. Yes, sir. They win before the time's up. Didn't even think about that. Bengal versus the Musaka tribe, which had some cities. It's a pretty big tribe in Colombia versus Bengal, Kingdom of Bengal, I think, or Bengal Dynasty, something like that. In what state? Bangladesh and India. Bengal gets the first goal. They lead 1-0. Musco wants to get one click if they don't want to go out, and they don't. Bengal wins. Inca versus the North American tribe of the Iroquois in the Iroquois Confederacy versus the Inca Empire, which has way more people. See if the Iroquois can upset them. What a save. Some great stops early on. No shots on goal for the Iroquois Confederacy so far. Save made. And they managed to keep it 0-0 till halftime. It's done pretty well, considering, another save. They score the Inca at the 74th minute. They couldn't hold on to it any longer. And the Inca win 1-0. England versus the Mamluk Sultanate. Scores Mamluk.
Don't make me waste money on an outfit. I need a little sun, little sand.
England's got to dance to another goal. Here in 15-16.
Need to be at the best thing. Need body's emotion, cause the place ain't lit if the people ain't dancing.
Oh, what a save. And England dies it up. Save made. Mamluks in Egypt and Mamluk Sultanates, Egypt, North Africa, and Middle East, Near East. That's where the Mamluks are, in part of Arabia. southeastern Mediterranean. That's where the Mamluks are, and England wins. That's where they're from. England advances. Scores at the Yaya scores again. That kingdom in what is now Thailand and Southeast Asia is beating the more favored, I'd say, to win Songhai Empire in West Africa. They're losing 2-0 Songhai. They need to come back. They get one. Putting a lot of pressure here. Oh boy, they might tie it up. Oh, they do. It's a collapse so far for the other team. All right at the end, and Songhai completes the comeback. And the West African team advances. Kingdom advances. Portugal 1-0 over the whatever that name is, empire in South India. If the people ain't dancing. And the crowd and the electronic music here. 1-0 Portugal, and they win. The South Indian Empire, whoever that is, couldn't come back against Portugal. Ottoman versus Bornu Kingdom Empire in what is today Chad, Nigeria, and Niger. Here in 1516, the Ottomans are really scoring. Oh wow, it's 3-0 Ottomans. They're a dominant team. They're pretty good. They're expected to be pretty good. They have a lot of people. So is Bornu, though. They won the whole thing last time. But they didn't. They're not this time. Not as good. No siree, Bobby. Scores 4-0 Ottoman. And they win it. A blowout here today. The Congo Empire, the Congo Kingdom versus Japan. 15-16 here in the World Cup. Congo is home here in West Africa. In the capital of Mbanza, Congo. Here in year 1516. It's going to be a bigger place, this kingdom over the years. This capital. 0-0. We go to extra time. This might be the first extra time game so far. 0-0 still. Congo scores. And that one's no good. And that's the game. Congo wins. The Hungarian Empire versus the Tupi tribe in the northeastern and central Brazil. A very large tribe in that area. Decent amount of people. Hungary has a decent amount of people. The Kingdom of Hungary. Hungarian Empire. Back in 1516. Well, it's 1-1. We're past halftime. It's both teams are tied. And goes to extra time. Tupi score. The Tupi. They score. Maybe Hungary looks like in extra time. Yes, they do. Next, we have Spain versus France. That'll be something that they play today in 2022, but they're playing here in 15-16, and Spain scores the first goal. The team with the New World Empire so far. Here in 15-16. France didn't have one yet by that time. France ties it up. Not catching up to them. Oh, they take the lead. France leads over Spain. I don't know who I'm rooting for. France or Spain. I really don't care. And another shot by France, but it wouldn't matter anyways if you went in because they still won. 2-1 France, the final. The visitors win in Spain. Most of Spanish people in the stands is in Spain. 15-16. Portugal versus the country of Simular in northeast Africa. Near what is now Sudan and Egypt and the Nile. Versus Portugal. Back in 15-16. Portugal's home. Both teams are tied at 1. A little bit through early in the second half, and then midway through the second half, later second half. Still tied, and then Simular scores a goal. Country of Simular in northeast Africa. It's a 2-1, they win. Mapuche and Aztecs in the round of 16 here, as we're playing the round of 16 now. You can see. Mapuche versus the Aztecs. See who advances. 0-0, most of the way through the first half. And we go into the second half, nothing. Our team's pretty defensively minded in that second half. There's some more offense, get some of our first shots on goal of the game by the Mapuche, but not by the Aztecs yet. We still haven't got any shots on goal. And now they have. Oh, they score in the 83rd minute of the game. The Aztecs beat the Mapuches with a goal in the 83rd minute. England versus Mali Empire. Yeah, 15-16. Scores! England! 1-0. Mali ties it up towards the end of the first half. If they can make it 2-1 towards the end of the first half. They don't. It's 1-1. Heading into the second half. Let's see if either team can make it. If Mali or either team can make it 2-1 second half. We'll see. And Mali does just that. They make it 2-1 late in the second half. Shot is saved on England, and it looks like they'll go out of this tournament having made it to the round of 16 as Mali advances. Holy Roman Empire scores. Holy Roman Empire. Oh, it's 3-0. They're putting on a festival here. 3-1. 4-1. Holy Roman Empire. They're blowing them away. Holy Roman Empire and what is now Germany and a bit of northern Italy. They're really winning. Let's see if they can make a comeback here. I don't think they can. It's kind of too late. I think they got 1 goal now. They don't, and it's 4-2 the final. Holy Roman Empire wins. They don't blow them away by as much, but they still win. France really won their first game by a lot. I remember that. I remember that game. I can't remember who they played against. Shanghai leads after 1. Two nothing, Shanghai Empire. Bengal makes it 2-1. They can't tie it up late in the game. Shanghai wins after their comeback win in the original round, number 32. Kubi versus the Ottoman. Ottoman away. And they score the first goal, 1-0. They look pretty sharp, pretty good in this tournament. You remember the Kubi only winning just barely. They made it pretty far last time, and they had a great upset over Portugal in the last World Cup. In 15-12. Scores 2-1 Ottomans. So yeah, Inca playing Persia. Oh, what a save. What a save. Decent saves. Scores the Inca Empire. Scores one before the end of the half. They lead 1-0. Looking pretty good. Another save. So many saves by the Inca goaltender. He looks pretty darn good. Not as many saves per shots for the Persian goaltender, but the Inca Empire looks pretty. Inca Empire's goaltender looks pretty good. Persian Empire's goaltender's done alright. Some saves per shots, but not as good as the Inca Empire's goaltender. And so because of that, even with the shots, they still won. Shots on target were 4-3 Persia, and possession time was even. So it would look like on paper that Persia was the better team, but the Inca won. Scores at the 41st minute, 41st minute, was the Inca Empire. All right, we go to the next match. March on. What's the next week? Shanghai versus Aztec.
Yeah, don't make me waste money on an outfit.
This should be a good one. Two good teams. Aztecs trying to get back into these semifinals, I think it is. Yeah, for sure. This is the round 8, I'm pretty sure. Quarterfinals. A 1-0 Aztecs for the Shanghai Empire in West Africa. Aztecs in central Mexico. They have around 30 million people in their empire, likely, or maybe about that, maybe a bit more. Even, I don't know. No one knows for sure. Holy Roman Empire versus Mali. Scores. Holy Roman Empire wins. Or not wins, they score a goal. They won there, like they scored a goal. So they won. 2-0 Holy Roman Empire. Holy Roman Empire gaining time in this early second half to late second half. It's 3-0 Holy Roman Empire. Passes up the ball, and they keep going back and forth. And Holy Roman Empire wins. Ottomans versus the Inca. Inca scores a goal. The Ottomans tie it. They're home here in Constantinople. Inca are playing. The ability of their players being from Cusco. People like Johnson. Boom, boom. Here at the outro, the Inca score another goal. They're looking pretty good. So are the Ottomans. This is a great matchup. Two great teams, been good historically the past few years. Ottomans with Inca tied 2-2. Here in extra time. Great matchup here. Save made. Scores! Ottomans. They won it in extra time. That's what they looked like when they did. Sinar beating France. Charlemagne. Good song for just after the Middle Ages. Even though it's not the Middle Ages. And this song is made way after the Middle Ages. In 2016. This is when the album came out. The song Charlemagne, which reminds you of the Middle Ages. Or old time. Even if this is just after the Middle Ages. 2-0 Sinar. They're looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm surprised they're so good in this tournament. I didn't make them that good. So that's not how I thought it would be good to start out with. Yeah, and make them that good. But they ended up being pretty good. So in the semifinals, we have the Aztec and Ottomans. Either one of those will play either Sinar or the Holy Roman Empire. Aztecs, Ottomans. Ready for the big game between the Aztecs and the Ottomans. Save made for the Aztec goalie. Good to win a championship right before Cortez comes and takes him over and the empire comes into chaos. Keep the gold, get a little more gold. And the Spanish should win because they get more gold. But too bad if they take it, which looks like they did in real life. Aztecs make it 1-0. They win the game, and they go to the finals. They beat the Ottoman Empire, who was really good, and they're supposed to be really good. And so were the Aztecs, but surprisingly, they did even better than expected, and they won. Sinar came out of nowhere this year, and they're home against the Holy Roman Empire, who went to the finals last World Cup. Two 0 Holy Roman Empire. It looks like Sinar's finally going down. They're getting crushed in this game. This is like, has this happened a bit with the Holy Roman Empire in this tournament? I think it has. They're looking great. 4-0 Holy Roman Empire. Pope must be pretty happy. Or what if they collapse? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But they score 1 goal. And Holy Roman Empire, blowout win, 4-1 victory. The Holy Roman Empire versus the Aztecs in the 15-16 World Cup final. All right, show's on. See you'll win it all. In my house. 1-0 Holy Roman Empire. They start off the lead. Never had a European team win this. Since it started back in the 1400s. Aztecs had won it once, I believe. Tied. See who wins. Aztecs. I didn't expect them to do. They did pretty well the couple years before that. I didn't expect them to do this well this year because the past couple years they haven't been doing quite as well. Unlike the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, we just scored at the 83rd minute. Looks like we will have a European winner. And the Holy Roman Empire wins it all. We'll look at the history now of the league. Holy Roman Empire, Mapuche, Aztec, Inca, Aymara, Guarani, Ottomans, Bornu, Delhi are all the teams that have won it all before. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4 teams from South America, 1 team from North America, 1 team from Europe now, and 2 teams from Asia, or this one's from Asia and Europe. So technically 2 teams from Europe or 2 teams more from Asia, I'd say. Then it could be 2 teams from Europe. I'd say one team from Europe. It could be one team from Asia, but I'd say two teams from Asia. And then one team from Africa, and then 4 teams from South America now, and 1 team from North America, the Aztecs. And almost them again, it's the runner-ups. And before there was no other team, before this year, there's no other team that won in Europe. And now the Holy Roman Empire was the runner-up, and they won it. All this year, that was the winner of the World Cup.